Mom, can I have one more cookie, please? Son, you already had three. If you eat more, you will develop cavities in your teeth.
Honey, can I have that box of cookies I bought last evening?
Please, no. You are already overweight and have diabetes too. You better not eat cookies. Those are loaded with sugars. Is this a familiar situation at your home? Then fret not. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. In this video, I will show how to make banana almond cookies that you and your family can eat mouthful, tummy full and guilt free. With some ingredients that all of us have at home and a dehydrator, you can make this very easy. If you do not have a dehydrator currently, you may try in an oven with door partially open and at a very low temperature setting. So who am I to share these recipes? Well, a chronic patient of diabetes, hypertensive, overweight, etc. for about 18 years, I got rid of all of them in less than 3 months thanks to some healthy diet options. I want to share what I learned and help others to get rid of diseases and be ever healthy. For making these almond cookies, we need a hand blender or an immersion blender. The one I have used is Hasselhoff's, but anything should do. In a large bowl, take 2 cups of almonds. Almonds are extremely healthy. Apart from providing energy, they improve the brain power as well. Take also 1 cup of cashews, which are so sweet in taste. I really love to include them in many of my recipes. Use the hand blender carefully. It might appear that there is a lot of splintering. So when I had this problem myself, I just cut out a small hole from a plastic sheet and used this to cover the vessel and then blend them. That way I was able to minimize the splintering, although could not avoid 100%. It was like 99%, most of it was avoided. So blend this. It takes a bit of a time. Make sure that everything is blended into some good powder. We don't need to have a paste like structure, that is not necessary, but a fine ground powder would be good enough. When it is done, mix well with a spatula, and in case you happen to notice some bits and pieces which have not been ground fully, that is still fine, because hey, it is a cookie after all, therefore we want to have some bites anyway. Take 1/4 cup of raw cocoa. This is the bitter unsweetened version of the cocoa. I used an organic good version, but anything like Hershey's will also do well. In fact, I do like Hershey's cocoa quite a bit, cheap and best. So mix well with this spatula. Once you are done, add 2 large bananas. In my case, by mistake, in error of judgment, I have used 3 large bananas. I think 2 would have been adequate, or 3 medium ones would have been adequate. The result of adding too many bananas is that when the final dough is made, it will become too sticky, and making shapes or cookies out of it could become a headache. So use 2 bananas and blend them again using the same blender. In case you do not have a hand immersion blender, you can use a regular blender that is available at home. In fact, they might work out easier than this. I bought these immersion blenders recently and I wanted to try out how many things these blenders can do, but a regular home blender will do the job as well. As you can see, this is a little bit sticky. If I had used 1 banana less, it would have been more easier to handle. In my ingredients list, I am going to include only 2 bananas instead of 3. Add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I have used white chia seeds, but you can use any color, it doesn't matter. It still gives the same health. The reason I am using the chia seeds is, apart from health reasons, it will give some crunchiness to the cookies once they are done. Mix very well. Make sure that there are no lumps anywhere, particularly the cocoa should mix very well. If the banana did not mix very well here and there, if the chia seed did not mix here and there, not a big deal, but make sure that the cocoa definitely mixes very well. Spread them in a bowl over butter paper, wax paper, whatever. And you might use a pizza cutter, which I find it very useful. Cut these into sizes of your desire. The thickness should be about 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. In my case, these are slightly thicker because with the sticky banana I couldn't make them thinner and be able to remove them in good shape. Place them in dehydrator trays. In case you do not have a dehydrator, you can use the regular baking tray, but then make sure that you operate the oven at a very low temperature of about 45 degrees, not exceeding 50 degrees Celsius, and keep the door slightly open. The purpose is the hot air should go away and allow the dehydration to happen. Somewhere between 12 to 18 hours, I had switched off the dehydrator, and these were too tempting by that time already. As you can see, there is a terrific structure. This tempts me so much to eat them right away. You can eat them healthily without any kind of guilt, because we have not added anything that is not healthy in this food recipe. So hello, back again. Tasting time, always exciting moment, because I make new items most of the times. I rarely repeat except in green smoothies. So here is my banana almond cookie, which I have been dehydrating for about somewhere between 12 to 18 hours. They are not very crisp the way I feel them, but let me taste it anyway. Nice. I will enjoy this. You know, these are like those cookies when you go to a store, you know, they give it to you slightly warmed up in a microwave and then given. That's how these are. Slightly soft, not very crisp, but then the crunchiness is there in some areas because of the chia seeds that we have added. It is a little bitter from the cocoa. Definitely some amount of sweetness from the banana that got dehydrated and intensified its own taste. The smell of banana can hardly be felt. I don't think I can feel that. And having two of them, it feels like, you know, they'll give me a decent amount of energy and also be filling, that I won't feel hungry for a long time. So I think, you know, this is a cookie that you would want to share with your kids if they need lots of energy, and if you need them, also have them. Enjoy them without guilt. Have a nice day or evening, whatever is left for you, and please do not forget to click on the like button if you do like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks again. Bye. Thanks for your time. Please click whether you disliked it or liked it. Anything is better than none. Send your comments as well. I post several videos. You may like at least some of them. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and also click on the notification bell.